How's it going, guys and gals? As you can read from the title, my ass finally got a mic. My broke ass can finally afford a mic. So what am I gonna use this mic for? Well, it's not one of the newest mics ever. This shit costs like fucking $20. Maybe in the future I'll probably buy a more expensive mic to sound better. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna use this mic to talk shit more about Marvel and the end of Phase 4. Basically, overall, Marvel Phase 4. The movies and not the shows. It's not worth talking about. Practically, that Black Panther Wakanda Forever is gonna be the last of Phase 4, or the last movie for Phase 4. So we just start off with the first movie to ever come, and that is Shang-Chi. Now, this movie was really good. I mean, the action was cool. The martial art was fantastic. I actually enjoyed seeing the fight scenes. And the fight scenes alone, I can't really give a shit about the story, but you know, they tried, I guess. The fighting scenes were really cool. And you know, when it comes to Shang-Chi being the shit out of the fucking 7 rings. Is that what it is? No, the 10 rings. My fucking dumbass said 10 rings. 7 rings. Anyway, yeah, when it comes to him fighting the 10 rings, I mean, it just kind of reminds you of those movies, the kung fu movies, with, you know, the main martial artists like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Donnie Yen, Sammo Hung, and other people that I don't know how to pronounce their name and maybe forgot about them. But yeah, there's a lot of many martial artists that I know, but that's another video for another time. But yeah, it kind of reminded me of those moments when I was a kid. I was watching those martial arts movies, and you know, kind of brought me back to watching like those actual people actually doing martial arts, and it's actually them in person. So it was pretty cool seeing Shang-Chi. The only thing that annoyed the shit out of me were the fucking jokes, especially the one with the fucking friend of Shang-Chi fucking singing to save her ass, to save her life from that fucking 10 ring ninja.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
Was that shit really necessary? That shit made me fucking pull out my fucking ears. I fucking cringed so hard. I wanted to fucking, I don't know what the fuck I wanted to do, but that shit made me so fucking, I don't fucking know. There was also another scene from the movie that Katie and Xu Xiaoling were talking in her room, and Xu Xiaoling said some shit. I don't know what she meant by this.
I wasn't allowed to train with the boys, but I watched everything they did and taught myself to do it better.
What the hell do you mean do it better? And better in what way? I'm pretty sure everyone in that fucking temple was doing it better. What? What? Can you do like fucking extra damage or some shit like that? Can you like fucking do a triple flip and then hit the fucking guy at a fucking distance or some shit like that? I don't understand. Do it better in what way? I'm pretty sure you're just copying the same thing they're doing. Your defense is just doing it better. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Under that scene just didn't make any sense at all. I don't know why they put that shit. I'm pretty sure they just put that shit to make her like feel like she's like threatening or some shit like that, threatening everyone else. But okay, movie, we'll believe you. But yeah, other than that scene and the stupid ass humor in the movies, it's a good movie. It was a good movie. Shang-Chi was a good movie. Had things could have done better with the plot, or I don't know. The plot seemed a bit silly, but you know, it was good overall. Next up we have the movie that they should have done from the beginning, but they said they had to give it to her to the end. Black Widow. Honestly, what the fuck? Why did you have to give her the movie right before she died? Like, shouldn't you give her the movie on Phase 1 or Phase 2? That we could get more introduction to the character? I don't understand. Honestly, I feel like Black Widow was just a movie that didn't need to happen. They should have done that from the beginning if they wanted to introduce every character. But in a way, they felt bad for not giving her a movie. So they're just gonna give her a movie, but I guess not try on the writing or not try on the acting. I mean, there was some fucking scenes where the acting was a bit off. I just felt like it just needed to be said, but I'm pretty sure some people are aware of that. CGI, oh god. No. What the fuck was that? What the fuck, Marvel? You have like, I don't know how much fucking money you have, but I'm pretty sure you have a lot of it, and this is what you gave us? You decided not to try on us? Honestly, at this point, VFX team members are just don't give a shit because they're just being overworked by Marvel, and honestly, they're just failing on every CGI. And yeah, it's just no. If Marvel's gonna keep doing that type of shit, then I guess they're gonna just lose people. Well, lose professional people. I feel like there's a bunch of rookies in there now. But yeah, Black Widow. They get out of a very good villain. That villain being Taskmaster. I saw Taskmaster in the fucking Marvel shows. You know, the old cartoon shows and the games, and he came out to me like a fucking cocky asshole who just basically talk shit to everybody he fought with because he could copy their moves. And you know, he's just saying that, oh, I can copy your move, you can't do shit because I know what's gonna come next because I see your moves. But yeah, and he had a sense of humor, but in this fucking Taskmaster, he doesn't have a fucking sense of humor because there's a fucking chick who's just muted. She's just still going through PTSD, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why they had to change that character. That character was fucking awesome in the fucking shows and the games, but we're gonna give you this because why the fuck not? At this point, why the fuck not? We're gonna give you some muted girl with no sense of humor at all, and just, you know, muted and be in control. I guess. I never remember Taskmaster like that in the games or in the shows, but yeah, they have to go out and ruin the fucking villain, a good villain. Thank you, Marvel. Yeah, overall, Black Widow, I mean, should have done it from the beginning, back when Marvel was actually trying on their movies. Some movies, but you know, you didn't really give her the proper send off. I mean, at that point, fucking Scarlett Johansson wanted to sue fucking Marvel because she didn't get enough. She didn't get the cut she got from the movie, for how much the movie made. It's so fucking funny. Yeah. So Black Widow, that's my fucking rating. And then after that comes Spider-Man No Way Home. And honestly, this movie got me hyped. I mean, after hearing the rumor about having 3 Spider-Mans in the movie, and golly, was I fucking excited about Toby. I didn't give a shit about Andrew. Andrew was a decent Spider-Man, but he was way too cool to play Peter Parker. But yeah, it would have been nice seeing him too there because, you know, he had his movie, and I guess they were really good. The first one was really good. I never knew what the problem was with the second one, but I enjoyed it. I know people really didn't like the second Amazing Spider-Man movie, but I didn't really see a problem with it. I mean, it was good action, but that's it. That's how I expect in every Spider-Man movie, just the action. But yeah, pretty sure I'll look up a video. I'm seeing why this Spider-Man 2 movie was shit. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. But overall, it was really good for me. Didn't really have a problem with it. But you know, it's people's opinion about the movie. And you know. Anyway, Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh my god, it was just so fucking good. It didn't have any fucking diversity shit in that movie. It's just plain Spider-Man trying to make people forget that he's Spider-Man because it's ruining his life, and tries to like call Doctor Strange for help because he's the only one he could make people forget about him being Spider-Man. But then some shit happens because the plot calls for it, and we get instant multiverse shit, and that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that would have made sense for Toby and Andrew to appear in the movie, and seeing some old villains in the movie. It was nice seeing some old enemies that I knew I was a kid. Yeah. Pretty sure only thing I was really psyched about is seeing Toby. I could give a fuck all about Spider-Man version of Tom Holland. I was just waiting for Toby. I mean, Toby's the guy. Toby, I grew up with this guy. I literally saw every day of his movies because back then my ass didn't have cable. But yeah, fucking stoked to see Toby again. And my god, this movie had everything. I mean, it had good villains, and it had Willem Dafoe going at it, back at it again as Green Goblin. I mean, he was terrific and fucking menacing in the first movie. I mean, in the first movie, he was kicking the literal shit out of Spider-Man. You know, there's a scene where in the final battle where he threw a bomb in his fucking face. And I was like, what? That's just crazy. He fucking threw a bomb in his face and he survived that. And he gets his ass whooped by fucking Green Goblin. Nah, this guy's a fucking menace. Doctor Octopus, honestly, see him again. That was cool too. I guess the other villains were good. Sandman. Spider-Man 3 was one of those movies where I saw as a kid. I didn't really have a big deal about it. I didn't see anything big deal about it. I just was fucking psyched to see another Spider-Man movie with Tobey. Especially with him in the black symbiote. That was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. But I wish they made the black symbiote a bit different. I mean, I didn't really fuck with the design. They could have made it a bit more different, more accurate, like in the comics. But you know, we'll get our chance. But I'm pretty sure Marvel at this point won't do that shit because they don't put anything accurate anymore. But anyway, yeah, the movie was amazing. The only part I had a fucking problem with was the part where I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, but the part where they were curing Sandman of the Lizard, they reused whole footage from the fucking previous movies. Like, what? You're that fucking lazy you couldn't get the fucking actors? Or you couldn't fucking get some fucking new scenes? Like, oh, we're gonna work on everything else. We're gonna work on this, we're gonna work on that. But in this, you know what? I don't feel like we don't feel like doing that much work, but we're gonna put in old footage. Because I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna see it, a bunch of fucking modern audiences, but there's some old ass audience who fucking knew about the footage. I fucking knew from the start. I got fucking pissed when they used old footage. Like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking reuse old footage? Oh my god. You're that fucking lazy you couldn't fucking find the actors or use something different? At this point I was like, nah, that's fucking stupid. That's the only thing that got me with Spider-Man. Like, everything was going well, but then you just reuse footage. Oh god. Everything else was good. I didn't really get the big sads when May passed away, but yeah. I feel like the ending on that movie, wow, it was so unpredictable. And honestly, I couldn't say more about it because it just ended it up. I can't tell if it's a good or a bad because he did what he had to do. He ended up saving the bad guys, but then at what cost? Well, not people knowing who he is anymore, and just him being alone again. Well, not alone, but you know, alone in general. Nobody knowing who he was, and basically everyone just doesn't recognize him. And yeah, I guess you could say that that's just a fourth way to get the fourth installment to get going. See how it's gonna work out. But yeah, I guess the ending was a bit wow. I would say wow because it was unpredictable and I wasn't expecting that. There's another thing that bothered me too in cinema where a lot of people were cheering and clapping for Andrew when he arrived, and didn't do the same shit with Toby. I mean, honestly, this guy was the first fucking Spider-Man, and I'm pretty sure everybody else's childhood Spider-Man, but y'all just fucking simping over Andrew. Nah, fam, that's way off. That's way below ground. And honestly, you can't do my boy Toby like that. He deserves more recognition than that shit. But yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home was a fantastic movie, and at this point I'm not going in order with the Marvel Phase 4 movies, and I'm just going at random. But yeah, the next Marvel movie we're gonna be talking about in Phase 4, it will be, and the next movie we're gonna be talking about is Marvel's Eternals. The movie was so fucking bad, it's not even worth fucking talking about. Honestly, nobody was expecting an Eternals movie, and nobody know who the fuck they were. I'm pretty sure the Inhumans has more popularity over the Eternals, because honestly, this fucking movie was just, it was going everywhere. The stories were going everywhere, and I'm pretty sure I didn't. I had to look up a fucking picture of who the fuck they were, and the fucking main guy, Icarus, looks like fucking He-Man in the comics, and they look like fucking idiots. That's what they look like. In the fucking movie, they're like fucking Power Rangers with the fucking red and different other colors, and honestly, the fucking humor in this fucking movie, oh, for fuck's sake. It's what the shit. What the fuck? What is this?
Oh, I am. But I am also an Eternal.
Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Yeah. This is a no for me. Even the CGI couldn't save this movie from its fucking bad writing. Yeah, so we're moving on with, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Well, we only get introduced to 3 universes, which is fucking stupid because thought we wouldn't get introduced to many other universes, but we only see that shit during that fast-paced moment where America Chavez and Doctor Strange transport to the other universe where the fucking Illuminati group is, and that's it. We only get fucking 3 or 2 universes. I fucking forgot. This movie wants us to see Wanda as the good guy and fucking Doctor Strange as the bad guy because she wants to achieve or go into fucking getting her kids back from whatever the fuck multiverse is, and Doctor Strange wants to get in the way of that shit. And after what she did on WandaVision, it's just so fucking stupid. I mean, a lot of people try to defend her for that type of shit that she did at all. It was my mistake. Oh, I made a mistake because I fucking trapped everybody in this fucking hex and basically let everyone stay there for fuck knows how long it was, and basically live my nightmares and shit. And as seeing people that they wanted to get out, I just, did the big thing and sacrifice my family so they could leave and go with their families that actually fucking exist. And which is fucking stupid since the fucking girl, I forgot her fucking name, wanted to defend Wanda with she's the other people saying that she's holding people hostage, and the other girl is saying that well that's okay because it's a chick. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. And then basically she's doing this fucking argument with Doctor Strange, saying that she wants to go to the multiverse and get something back of hers that never belonged to her in the first place. And when she does it, it's bad. And when Doctor Strange uses it or does it, it's good. Which is fucking stupid.
When you gave Thanos the Time Stone,
That wasn't war, and I did what I had to do.
you break the rules and become a hero. I do it and I become the enemy. That doesn't seem fair.
That doesn't seem fair. Shut the fuck up, Wanda. You're doing this for your fucking selfish needs, and that ends up killing mostly everybody that came your way, trying to stop you from doing what's bad, trying to take away an innocent life, and you're saying it's not fair. He did it because he had to sacrifice a war that was going on between Thanos, and there was only one way they could have won. And you're over here saying, oh, well, what I do is bad. Well, it's for your fucking selfish needs, bitch. So shut the fuck up. Honestly, this movie just had some bad plot. They could have done a different plot with this shit. The human is fucking shit, and there were some scenes that just fucking I wanted to fucking cringe harder, and I wanted to fucking break my teeth in. And I'm pretty sure y'all aware of the fucking ice cream song. Oh fuck! What the fuck? What the shit? Why, Marvel? You literally fucking scar me my fucking ears for that shit. And there's also this shit. Nope. That's a fucking no for me. Honestly, no. This movie was also a meh because they could have given some scenes and some that fucking gay ass humor, especially that fucking ice cream song. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why did I have to include that fucking ice cream song? And there's also some fucking bad CGI as well. You had one job, Marvel. One job. And don't get me started with the fucking Illuminati group. Honestly, half of the Illuminati group, it wasn't there. Just Black Bolt, Professor X, and Reed Richards. They're fucking forgetting Black Panther anymore, and I guess sometimes Hulk and Doctor Strange himself, but for some reason they put name Mordo, Mordo in the fucking mix, but whatever. I had no idea what the fuck Captain America and Captain Marvel were there. The fuck, I never remember them being smart at all. Honestly, them dying instantly and not even giving Wanda a proper fight was just fucking disappointing. And yeah, that's all I have to say about fucking Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Could have done better, but they didn't. And we move forward from the last Marvel Phase 4 movie, that is being Thor Love and Thunder. I felt like Taika Waititi wanted to use the same formula with Thor Ragnarok and use it in Thor Love and Thunder, and it didn't fucking work because the fucking movie was full of fucking jokes. Nothing serious at all. Which is fucking stupid because I guess I understand why they wanted to change more humor than seriousness like in the other Thor movies, like Thor and Thor in the Dark World. But this fucking movie was just filled with fucking jokes and unfunny jokes. I think I remember in the cinema only people laughing at one scene. That scene where Sif lost her arm and then Thor saying that her arm's in Valhalla and some shit like that. They all laughed, but after that, nobody else, none of the other jokes made them laugh. Everyone was just quiet. And honestly, it was just so fucking stupid. I didn't understand what they were thinking. Especially Taika Waititi. He just wanted to fill the fucking movie full of jokes, unfunny jokes. It didn't work out. It was fucking stupid. And I guess the fucking goats. Oh fuck! Don't even get me fucking started on the ghosts. They kept reusing that shit every fucking time.
They also scream quite a lot.
They'll be fine.
Oh fuck! And also some bad CGI.
I no longer go by the name Astrid. I'm now known as Axel.
The only good part about this movie was Gore, the God Butcher, but they even have to fuck that shit up too. We hardly even see of Gore, the God Butcher. We didn't even see him kill a god. We only see him kill one god in the beginning, but we didn't even see him kill other gods who were later shown in the fucking videos and shit. And honestly, the only thing we ever saw of him was getting kidnapping fucking children and just fucking showing them how terrifying he is, which in reality he was in the movie. And I was a bit disappointed one day we're not gonna CGI Gore because he looks pretty badass in the comics, but it was Christian Bale, so I was gonna give it a shot. And my god, was I wrong. He was really good as Gore, but the only problem was that they didn't even show him more of Gore. I feel like they just rely their fucking plot on fucking jokes and I don't guess more bullshit writing, I guess. Oh my god, Gore was such a wasted villain. Every villain is just wasted, honestly. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gore was such a badass villain, and my god, did they butcher that shit too. I can't believe it. And that's all. That's all the Phase 4 Marvel movies that I'm gonna talk about. I'm not gonna go through the fucking shows because I don't fucking have time for that shit anymore. They're not worth talking about though. So yeah. In conclusion, the only two good movies were Shang-Chi and Spider-Man No Way Home. There's yet to come about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We have yet to see what it has in store for us, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same exact shit, you know. Rely on their CGI and basically ignore the plot, the writing, and some acting, I suppose. But yeah, we're still yet to see. But the only good movies in Marvel Phase 4 were just Shang-Chi and Spider-Man. That's it. And that pretty much concludes everything I have to say. Yeah. Feel free to comment on your opinion of the Marvel Phase 4 movies, if it's bad or it's good. And I'll see you guys later.